guys, we got 54% battery life. Let's just go ahead and jump in. So I have rehearsed, not really rehearsed, but I have practiced portions of this makeup look. Not even on my face, but I've practiced like, okay, how is this going to apply? You know, swatching things on my hands, but I have not put any of this on my face yet. So I'm a little bit nervous because I want this one to turn out really, really good. This is actually what I'm going as for Halloween this year. So the first thing that I think we should do is cover up my eyebrows, and for that we're going to use some glue stick. Also, I'm going to try not to do this one as like a chit-chat, get ready with me type of thing. I'm going to actually try to do this in portions, like do actual clips. That way it doesn't take me like an hour to do this video. I mean, it's going to take me a long time to film the video, but I don't want you to have to watch an hour-long video. Does that make sense? Okay. So I picked up some of this purple disappearing glue stick from Target. This is the washable kind. I've watched a lot of people do this. I have never done it myself. But we just gonna go over this. And I feel like the purpose of doing it like this is so that you end up with like a flat surface to work with. I've got a big glob of it right there. So you put this on, makes everything flat to your face. Then we're going to go over with our foundation. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Light 44 again, because I feel like having a lot of coverage is going to be good for this look as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and start putting this on. Already that glue is starting to dry down. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over this a little bit with my foundation. Let's see how well I can cover over. It doesn't look like I'm going to get too much right now. I'm probably going to have to go back over it with some concealer here in a little bit, but that's fine. I think for right now, that's okay. So let's continue with our foundation. And it's done. The next step is concealer. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, which is not my favorite concealer, but it's excuse me, the only one that I have at the moment. So I can see I've still got some residual eye makeup from the makeup that I took off just a little bit ago. So we're going to get that all under here. Like you do. And I'm also going to put some over my eyebrows because we want those to disappear. Because I'm actually going to create new brows with something else here in just a minute. So let's pat this down into that area and pat this down into this area. Now, I don't need them to be completely gone, but I need them to be gone enough that they're covered over and they're not noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm going to go back over my eyebrows with some powder. I don't think I'm going to set the rest of my makeup. I don't know, I might. Let's see, we're just going to go back over that there. So like they're not completely gone, but they're gone enough, I feel. They're also extremely cakey, but we're going to be okay with that. All right. If there is anything I have learned from these Halloween tutorials that I've been doing, it's to do your eye makeup first. And one other thing that I just learned don't overwork these brows. Like I said, I didn't cover over them. I didn't get the kind of coverage over them that I wanted. To get them completely blank. I feel like maybe I didn't let that glue dry down enough before I went over them. But it started peeling up a little bit. So I'm going to not mess with them anymore. But we're going to go in and do these eyelids now. Not eyebrows, eyelids. And for that, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Mermaids Forever palette. It looks torn to hell, but it just rubs off really easy. I haven't really had it, well, I don't know. I've had it for probably about 2 years. Anyway, this is my favorite palette for big, bold color. So I think the first thing I'm going to use, I'm going to go all over with a purple. I think this purple right here. I'm going to use that one as kind of an all over. And this is going to be a really super bold eye. The shade I want to use is kind of an aquamarine kind of color. So I'm going to use either one of these, but just like an aquamarine color. I don't know which one I like better. I think I'm going to go with the one on top that's a little bit more subdued. I don't think this brush is clean though. Let me clean that off a little bit. And then that's going to go above. Kind of in your crease-like area. But I'm not going to take it all the way in. Just going to leave it right there. Next, I'm going to go in with, just go along with me, this kind of orangish color, orangey shimmer kind of color. I'm going to go in with that one. And that's going to go on this corner right here, this little inner corner. And I'll bring that to meet this purple in aquamarine. And now I'm going to go in with a very shimmery white. So I'm going to go in with this one here because that seems to be the most shimmery white type of shade. It's a little bit more creamy. It has a little bit of an iridescent shift to it though. So I'm going to take that and bring it right here. I'm probably going to have to go back over this portion here in a minute after I put my eyebrows on. Because I don't have anything really to work with as far as where my brows are, where I need to accentuate. So I'm just going to do like that. Now we're going to go in and do this portion down here. And for that, I'm going to use a blue. I think I want to go in with this blue shade right here. So just with my little eyeliner brush. Just going to bring that right under there. Okay, so my eyes are done. I popped on just some standard black eyeliner, nothing too crazy, no wings or anything, just standard black eyeliner. I'm not going to do my lashes yet. I'm going to do that here in a second. But now it's time for the part that is not quite so appealing. I should probably take my earrings off first before I do this because now my husband is out there playing with my son and I hear them running up and down the hall playing tag. Okay, so now I have to put this fishnet stocking over my face. I got a pair of fishnet thigh highs, and I ended up having to cut the band off the top of this one because it didn't fit over my head. So I had to do that. This is going to be a really tight fit though, and it's not cute. So okay, so I've got it positioned on my face the way that I want it. Okay, so now to make the scales, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild paint palette. This is from their Fantasy Makers Halloween makeup line. This is the pastel. And I've got me a little beauty sponge here. I've already practiced right there, but I'm going to go in with the green. And with this, I'm going to take it really close to my hairline. And take that all the way down the side of my face, down my, all the way down in here, and take it into my contour. My blue next, and let's see, which one do I have? The blue. This one here. Actually, I'm going to take the end of this one. And follow along that same area. And kind of try to overlap it a little bit with that green. So that it kind of blends together. Shade next. And again, kind of blending that in with the shade prior. And this, I'm going to take around the outside of that, take around the outside of that contour as well. Green, and I'm just going back over a little bit to pop that green up, to pop that green out again a little bit. And now let's see what we are left with. Not bad. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is go over some of that with some sort of a highlight. So I'm going to go in with this A2O highlighter, this rainbow highlighter that I have. And just my Luxe Beauty tapered highlighter brush. And I'm not going to really try to get the rainbow color out of this. I'm just going to kind of give this a little bit of shimmer to bring out that scaly quality. And I'm just kind of patting that in there. I'm not really... So the only bad part about this is that after you take that fishnet off, you're not going to be able to go back in and fix any of like the scaly portions. So like I've got some area over here where I feel like the purple is not standing out as much as I would like it to. But we're just going to have to let it do what it do. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to create my eyebrows. And for that, I have these little applique stickers that I got from Michaels. And I don't think I'm going to need to put any adhesive on them. These are self-adhesive. Okay, and then I'll put the other one on. This is why I wanted to make those eyebrows disappear as much as I could, because I didn't want any of that, any of the dark hair showing through underneath these very light pearl appliques. So there is that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my, you know what, no, the next thing I need to do is my mascara, because I almost forgot to do it. So I've got this LA Colors Big Lash Mascara. This is in the color Navy. I got this at Dollar Tree. I can't always find it. It's one of those products that sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. But I'm actually going to use this on my top and bottom lashes. I probably should have curled my lashes first, but I'm just going to go with it. So Maybelline used to have a bright blue mascara that I used to use quite a bit when I was in college. And they recently had brought it back out for like a limited time, and I never was able to find it. Look, this one is coming off. I might have to find some kind of lash glue. If you have lash glue, I don't think I have any lash glue. I think I got rid of the stuff that I had. But if you have lash glue, you might need to go back over and re-adhere these with that. Anyway, I could never find that blue mascara. And I found this and I said, ooh, that'd be great. This is not as bright as that Maybelline one was. So, I mean, it's the same color. But to me, I just don't feel like it's showing up as bright blue. But maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, because when I'm seeing from this side, when I'm looking in the viewfinder here, I'm looking at the screen, it looks like it's showing up pretty good. Let's pop on some lipstick. I have some of this Wet n Wild Mega Last lip color in the shade Chilled to the Bone. This is another one of the products from their Fantasy Makers Halloween line that they brought out this year. I don't know if they bring out the same products every year. I know they bring out that Fantasy Makers every year. But I don't know if it's like always the same products, like the same colors. I had some lip balm on. I'm taking that off right now. That way I can put this lip color on. Let me go right back over where I took some of the foundation off my face. And I'll go right over that. So I'm going to pop this on. It's a blue. It's kind of got a little bit of a pink shift to it. So I was hoping that this would be reminiscent to the Too Faced Unicorn Tears. I've never tried the Unicorn Tears, so I don't really know that it's that much alike. But I'm going to pop this on and I'll be right back. Lipstick is in no way, shape, or form anything like Unicorn Tears. This is very much a blue, which is fine. But I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and I'm going to line my lips with this. You know, really I want a blue. So I think I'll go in with the blue shade instead of the purple. I'm just doing this to define the lip shape. I'm not... In hindsight, I probably should have lined my lips first, but didn't really think I was going to need to because I didn't know that lip color was going to be this blue and this opaque. But it definitely is. Okay, so now that I've got that, now I think I want to... I'm going to blot those together a little bit. I've got this purple LA Colors Shimmering Loose eyeshadow. It's got a little brush cap on it. I don't think I'm going to use that, but I'll show you. It's got this little brush in here as well. And this stuff gets freaking everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. But there's a little bit of it loose on the lid there, so I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my finger. And just kind of pop it over this lipstick and see if I can create kind of a purple shift. Get a little bit more from the cap in there. I think that's exactly what I wanted this to look like. I am so pleased with how this turned out. Let me go do something with my hair and I'll be right back. All right, guys, there we go. We are all done. All I did was just pin my hair up on the sides a little bit. Got me this is a very long strand of pearls that I have that I just wrapped around twice, created kind of a little choker, glammed it up a little bit. I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see the scales a little bit better. But see, it turned out pretty good. I am quite pleased. You guys, if you liked this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you thought of this particular look. What? I see some spots where close to my hairline where I didn't get really as close as I wanted to with those scales. Anyway, if you like this particular look, give me some comments down below. What do you think about it? Also, if you are new here and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, hit the bell next to it. That's going to give you notifications on when I post new videos. Also, if you are not following me on Instagram, it is BullexyBeauty82, the same way that it is spelled here. I am also on Facebook, BullexyBeauty82, the same way that it is spelled here. I like to do live videos on Instagram and Facebook, so if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead, follow me there on those two platforms as well. I think that just about does it. I really enjoyed doing this makeup series. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, make sure you let me know so that I know what to do next year, because I really enjoyed doing this, finding new, different makeup looks to do for Halloween. So, yeah. I think that's probably all I need to say because I'm starting to ramble and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Hope you liked it. If you did, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, all that stuff I already said. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.